Hey Sarah, how's it going?
Good morning. It's going good. I just was grateful I could be on the call this morning. I can't always make the calls, and so it just worked out for me. I'm really glad to be here.
Perfect. Okay, well, hopefully it's a good one for you then.
Oh yeah, they're always good when I'm here.
All right, what are we talking about today, guys? What's on your minds? No one has questions for me. I have questions for you.
I have questions, but probably nothing you're going to be able to help me with on Zoom. So I'll wait till I see you.
Okay. Okay, then my question for you three really is what are you doing prospecting wise to get clients right now? What does your efforts look like? Share with the group for our edification.
I've got something I am doing. I and I had this all ready to go because I knew when my home was under contract, I found these really cute door hangers that said, I just sold your neighbor's home, and I can sell yours too. And then there's a little spot for a business card at the bottom. So after our meeting today, or Ignite, I'm going to go and put those on the neighborhood that I was sold my client's home in. And then I also found a cute little, just this morning, a pop by for it says something like Happy Halloween. And it's like a little box and you fill it with Halloween candy, and that's specific for my neighborhood where, I know my people. And anyway, I'm going to drop those by. Um, so that's this week I'm doing the door hangers, and then next week and I'm doing those pop by boxes. And I just found that, like, Instagram knows I'm a realtor, so it sends me stuff all the time. And so yeah, that's what I'm doing, those two things.
I love it. Pop buys are a big part of a few of the teams here do it really well. I think Dan Kennedy was the one that does that like crazy, and Peter Morkel team. And so they try to, rather than spend it all on an event that's like a one time where you're just calling everyone and then trying to do it, they just do pop buys. And they've done it a couple of different ways. I'm not sure which works the best, but it's either the random pop by where you just knock on their door randomly, drop it off if they're not there, or there's the, hey, I have something, I'm going to come by. Are you going to be around later today? Kind of a text. And then you just pop by with a little something. I would suggest VIPs should be getting something like that if that's part of your plan. And then, yes, for the door hangers, that is a great idea. You should have some sort of call to action on it. Like, do you want to know your home's value or something like that? There's still buyers looking in the neighborhood. If you've ever thought of selling, let's talk, or anything like that, just to get some interaction and then them to reach out to you. So hopefully it has something like that. Otherwise, you should look at adding it.
That's a good idea. I didn't think about the call to action, or like a question to ask on the door hangers.
Yeah. Yeah, those because people have no problem with them, but if there's no call to action, then they just don't take an action. And it's more time for no leads. Okay, those are some good ones. All right, the rest of you, what are you doing for your prospecting to find more people?
I'm just using this event right now, milking it for all we can. Um, I sent an email with the newsletter. I sent an email just to my first time home buyers. And then I've been sending some texts today, also texts for those who have come to remind them and tell them I'm excited to see them and reminding them the address. And then just some personal text to people who might be interested.
Nice. What kind of responses are you getting, Amy, with some of this?
Some people are asking, like, how often are you going to do this? So I was glad to know. I could tell them we'll do another one maybe in January for investing. What else? Well, I just sent like 5 texts this morning at 8:30, so I haven't heard back from anyone there. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. I just did it this morning.
Nice.
Yeah, I posted on social media, got a couple questions about it. Nothing huge there.
This is, it's all good though, because if people know that you're in real estate and that you're helpful like this, it will help in the long term. Because do you guys remember Shoni just mentioned it on Tuesday, the statistic for how many people in your database will move? What percentage will move every year? Do you remember? He snuck it in there.
Was it 5 or 6%?
Yeah, it's like 6%. So if you think about it, that's not a huge number. There's no reason that you can't get referrals from your sphere that would also do that. So that's kind of where Gary Keller says 10% of your database should close or give a closing to you. But when you look at that, that's 6%. You might talk to a lot of people that aren't thinking about it or not going to move this year or next year. And so you're kind of sifting through all of this until you find the right people. And so part of it's just being there that they know you're in real estate as they get going. And then the other part is maybe you're just going to randomly talk to the right person. So don't think it's bad.
I was gonna say, opportunities come all the time. It's just the strangest thing to me that I've been in situations where I was just in the right place at the right time and the situation just came to me. And I know that doesn't happen very often, but the biggest thing that I did, or I wouldn't have ever got the opportunity, is that I did say who I was and I did talk about that because the opportunity was already there in front of me. One of my like newest, I guess, not official client yet, but was someone I met when I was hiking Temp on Saturday. And he's already gotten in contact with Jake to talk numbers because he's planning on buying his first home in 6 months. And him and his girlfriend are like, moving in that direction. And I just thought, you know what? I only talked to like one couple because I was just doing a solo hike. And then on the way back, I just happened to talk and it was a really cool experience. So sometimes just like being open to letting people know what you do for a living, because everyone has questions about real estate, I've learned.
Yes. And I think about it as the surface area of luck is what I would call it. So like you think about these like trick shots, like Dude Perfect. They show you this one shot where they're shooting it from the other side of the court and it swooshes or whatever. It's like, well, they had to do that a lot of times before it actually went in. And so a lot of the times we're not doing enough of the right activities to allow ourselves to get lucky and find that random person. But like if Sarah, if you just talked to everyone the whole time you were hiking, what are the chances that you get clients every few hikes that you go on? Because you talk to one person, you get a one client, like you kind of got lucky. But if you talk to 100 people throughout your hikes in a month, like the chances that one of those people are looking to buy or sell are probably pretty high. I would say there's probably 6% of those people that are looking to buy or sell statistically. So, like, if you have more conversations, you're more likely to get lucky. So, what could you do for something like that? And so, how do you just open your mouth and say that, or make more phone calls to your people? Do those little extra things to let luck take over and be there in the right. You know, be like, I'm so lucky that this happened. It's like, nope, you stuck with it long enough that you actually got results. And so if you want to call it luck, great, but let's increase the surface area of luck so you can get lucky more often.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
So go talk to a bunch of people or start hiking like Sarah does and talk to everyone. You're gonna be that annoying hiker that everyone. So just shut up, Sarah.
I'll be blacklisted by all these other
They'll
people.
pull into the parking lot and see your car and then go to a different hike. Yep.
Oh gosh, I couldn't even be that if I tried.
Okay, so use some time to try to talk to more people, whatever you're doing. I've known a lot of agents that have closed a deal because they started to talk to someone in the grocery store or while they're shopping or something like that. You never know where you're going to meet some of these people. Now we got the Sarah with hiking. Um, so talk to people, get to know them, build a relationship. You can add them to your database, or you can just be that, hey, I'm a real estate agent if you ever need help, kind of an idea, and you never know where that goes. If you can get their information, it's always the best, but even if they have yours, there's something. So today we have capture more leads, which is right on par with what we were talking about. And we have Kaiten Slater from the Red Sign team. She is the director of lead generation for Red Sign. She's going to be teaching it today. So it should be very awesome on what she does to get leads. And I told her to make it interactive if she wants to. And so she has forced a lot of people on the Red Sign team to like make their Instagram profiles the correct way and what to say when they're calling people, how to structure some of these ads and flyers and stuff. So if you're like, how do I generate more leads? Today's the day for Ignite. So definitely try to pop into that at 9:30. And then a reminder, tomorrow we do not have our team meeting. It is just reach out to as many people as you possibly can about the first time homebuyer seminar. It's last minute, but so there might be some last minute invites or checking in with people that haven't responded, and then just checking in with everyone that says they're coming to make sure that they're actually here, and we'll learn. So get ready for that, and I will see you guys today or tomorrow. Have a great one. Talk
Thank you,
soon.
Cameron.